UCLA plays Boise State. UCLA is favored in this one. I know what you're going to say. UCLA isn't a Big Ten team. All right, but hear me out. We're going to get there a little bit early because this bowl season, we're going to start seeing some players who are going to be in the Big Ten next year because UCLA does have quite a number of guys not playing in this one. The Lombardi Trophy winner, Latu, is not playing. Dante Moore is in the transfer portal. He's their leading passer. He is not playing. John Humphrey, Kamiri Ramsey, William Nemo, Carson Ryan, Cam Brown, the starting wide receiver. These guys are all not playing. And so it's going to be kind of a skeleton crew for UCLA, especially on that defense, which really, really carried UCLA this year. And on top of that, the defense coordinator for UCLA is at USC now. So I would say if these two teams were even, I would say UCLA is going to win this one, but I have a little bit more question going into it with so many players being out. Brant, should I be thinking about that, or what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, definitely. In some of these like lower level bowl games, you're probably going to see, especially in a game where it's a high power conference versus a mid major conference, those guys aren't going to be too fired up to go play that game. So you're going to see a lot of those opt-outs like we're getting with UCLA. I would not be surprised at all to see Boise State go in this game. I think they should actually be favored. The game is in LA, so that's maybe has a bit to do with that. But at the same time, when UCLA plays their home games in the Rose Bowl, you see about 10 fans show up. So I don't think that's going to have that much of an impact on the game. And yeah, anybody I've ever heard of that plays for UCLA is not playing in this game. So let's go with Boise State.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's a Boise State offense that's high powered. And of course, they don't have their QB1 and Taylon Green, and they don't have their wide receiver one and Eric McAllister. So that does play into it as well. But, that's two guys for Boise State when, that's on the defense. I think I listed four guys on the defense for UCLA. So that's impactful as well. But this is going to be a high powered offense versus a high powered defense. It's definitely going to be an interesting one to see. Connor, what are some of your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think Brant could have said it any better there. I mean, typically in these lower level bowl games, it does kind of just look like a walking blowout going into it. But as you mentioned, I mean, seeing guys like Dante Moore not playing and Latu and big names like that who are potential future first rounders, I mean, that makes an impact. I do think that Boise State doesn't have to travel all too far. It is kind of like their Super Bowl that we were talking about earlier with Missouri. So I think I could see them, keeping this one awfully close. I don't know if they'll win it, but I think that they cover a 4-point spread for sure.
Yeah, and I think the key for UCLA here is going to be for them to lean on that run game. Carson Steele hasn't been exactly what you thought he would be this season, but I think you can lean on that run game enough. Hopefully the defense is still talented enough and plays well enough that they'll be able to win this one. I'm going to be optimistic for the Bruins, and I'm going to go 24-14 against Boise State. I really think that Taylon Green being out is going to hinder Boise State, but they still have the coaching staff intact, so it very well could be flipped on me. Brant, did you give a score prediction?
Yeah, let's go. I like under that 49 number. Go Boise State by 14, maybe 24-10.
So you're like the opposite of me, going 24-14.
Yeah.
I can see it going either way. This is one of those ones where there's just so many opt-outs and everything. It's really going to be a testament to Chip Kelly, either a testament to him or it's going to be like, Chip Kelly, what are you doing here? You need to get this team together. So, and I do think Chip Kelly is still a good coach, very good offensive mind. So he might be able to get this team going more than we realize. Listen to the Big Ten Huddle. Please do like and subscribe. We appreciate that. If this was your first time listening, we are the Big Ten Huddle. We cover all things Big Ten football and basketball. We have a long episode every Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, all at 9 o'clock. So come in, check us out, get in the chat, let us know what you're thinking. We would love to have you join us and learn more about the Big Ten.